Welcome to Game Night Tonight for tonight's game spotlight of Dice Forge. As always, I am Brady Anderson, and we have with us today Lancelot to explain.
Sir
I can't get this right. Sir Lancelot here is going to help us go through the ins and outs of Dice Forge, why we like it, the different mechanics of the game, and everything.
I just played it for my very first time just a second ago, and I've got to say, I love this game already. This is a very fun game. Essentially, you've got these dice. Now, these dice, they actually have the ability to change. And so as you go through, you're going to be building up your personal set of dice to try and outcompete everybody. Now, the overall point of the game is your two heroic figures, or at least one, and some guy with a backwards hat on. You're going through and you're slaying monsters in sort of what looks like a mix between ancient Greek mythology and like knights fantasy
Pretty
monsters.
much.
And you're trying to accumulate enough, what do you call it, valor?
Glory points.
Glory points. Instead of victory points, they have glory points for the different actions that you take. And at the same time, you're trying to, trip up your opponent so that they can't get as much glory as you get. There are so many moving parts that it gets so in depth and so fun.
It gets really fun really fast, like he said. It's 2 to 4 players. It's a quicker game. If you're doing a 2-player game, you can get through it pretty quick, but it does say about average time, 45-minute gameplay time, and about 10 years and older is the average age. I've been playing it with my 7-year-old, and this is like one of his favorite games. He loves this game, just loves changing his dice. As he said, you are 2 heroes or up to 4 heroes battling for this competition for the gods to see who has the best, who can get the divine blessings of the gods and get away with the most glory overall.
Absolutely. Now, having played it just a second ago for my first time, I will say it sucks you right in. It is a very, very fun game. I can see how it would be really engaging with a younger audience. I don't have said younger audience in my life. I do have said older audience in my life still, and I will tell you, they'll love this game. I've already determined the next birthday present. It is very, very quick with just 2 people. I don't know how it is with more people. Does it get quite a bit longer?
It's slightly longer because everybody's taking their individual turns, but you definitely gain more resources as you go. So, I mean, there's different things like between gold, firestones, the moonstones, glory points. All those things are going to be accumulating as you play. With more players, it's going to be happening more frequently.
Right, and then there are definitely different elements in the game that allow you to take more turns. If you have a multiple of firestones, you take more turns. They allow you to get to warp to different places in order to take out some enemies and then gain the benefits of those cards in essence. Or you can go to this plateau of the gods and spend some gold to buy. Why would the gods need more gold to buy stuff?
You always have to sacrifice something, and in this case it's
Offerings.
gold. Yes, it's an offering to the gods for their divine blessings to forge your dice.
Very, very fun game overall. I would rate it in kind of the top tier that we've played on the channel.
Absolutely. I'd say as far as like category goes for this one, it's strategic, but it's still fun. It's a simple game, but there is strategy to it. So it makes it that much more fun in that way. So it's not just a heavy strategic game. You can just still be hanging back, playing, just having a good time, laughing. But everybody's playing at the same time, essentially, even though it's not your turn. So you just got to be aware of that. But overall, great game for 2 to 4 players. Quick play time. You can play it with your youngers. You can also play it with your olders, as you said. But there you have it for Dice Forge and what we like about it, the different mechanics and everything. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications, as well as comment below. Have you seen this game before? Would you play this game? Do you have anybody that you would suggest this game to? Obviously, we're going to recommend it to you guys. Really, really great game. If you want to see the playthrough, it will be right up here. You can check it out of the slaughtering that unfolded between Lancelot here and myself. He definitely got the Sir renounced out of his name after that game. But check that out, and we will catch you next time on Game Night Tonight.
Bye.